wasn't just chasing electricity, but chasing God. Not the God of churches, not the God of rituals, but something deeper, stranger. Something hidden in the fabric of the universe itself. This is the story of Nikola Tesla and his silent, obsessive, almost mystical search for the divine. Part 1. A child who heard the invisible Tesla was not like other children. He didn't just imagine things, he saw them. Entire machines would appear in his mind, complete, rotating, alive. He could test them without ever touching metal. But there was something darker behind this gift. He described flashes of light, voices, visions that would overwhelm him, not metaphorically, literally. He once said, "My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration." A receiver, that one word changes everything, because if Tesla believed he was receiving signals, then the question becomes unavoidable. From where? Part 2. God as energy. Not a person. Tesla did not follow traditional religion. He wasn't interested in dogma. He rejected blind belief. But he also rejected atheism. Instead, he proposed something radical. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This wasn't just physics. This was theology, disguised as science. To Tesla, God was not a being. God was a system, a vast, intelligent, vibrating field of energy that connects everything. Every atom, every thought, every spark of consciousness. In his mind, electricity wasn't just power, it was a language of the cosmos. And he believed he was learning how to speak it. Part 3. Colorado Springs. Talking to the universe in 1899, Tesla moved to Colorado Springs. Not for fame, not for money, but for something far more unsettling. He wanted to communicate with the universe itself. There, surrounded by massive coils and artificial lightning, Tesla generated millions of volts of electricity, creating storms indoors. And then something happened, something he never fully explained. He began receiving signals. Rhythmic, structured, not random. Tesla believed they might be messages from outer space, signals from other intelligences, or something even more disturbing. A response. He wrote that he felt like he had touched something alive within the universe. Was he hearing aliens? Or was he, in his own mind, hearing the voice of God, not as words, but as patterns? Part 4. The man who rejected human connection. Tesla never married. He avoided relationships. He claimed that intimacy would weaken his mind. Instead, he devoted himself entirely to something invisible. But there is one strange exception. A pigeon. Yes, a white pigeon he cared for deeply. He once said, "I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman." When the pigeon died, Tesla said, "Something went out of my life." This moment is often dismissed as eccentricity, but look deeper. Tesla rejected human love, but craved connection, not with people, but with something beyond them. Perhaps in his isolation, he was trying to bridge the gap between human consciousness and cosmic intelligence. Part 5. Wardenclyffe. The failed tower to heaven. Tesla's most ambitious project was Wardenclyffe Tower. Officially, it was meant to provide wireless energy to the world. But many believe it was something more. A planetary transmitter, a system to connect the Earth itself. Like a giant brain. Imagine this. Energy flowing freely across the globe, signals transmitted through the planet, humanity connected instantly. But Tesla hinted at something deeper. He believed the Earth could resonate like a tuning fork, and if tuned correctly, it could align with the frequencies of the universe itself. Wardenclyffe wasn't just infrastructure. It may have been an attempt to plug humanity into the cosmic network, but it failed. Funding collapsed. The tower was dismantled, and with it, Tesla's greatest chance to prove his vision. Part 6 was Tesla searching for God. or becoming one. In his later years, Tesla grew increasingly isolated. He made bold, almost unbelievable claims. Wireless energy weapons, thought transmission, unlimited power. Many dismissed him as unstable. But here's the uncomfortable question. What if his ideas weren't madness, but fragments of something too advanced to understand? Tesla never said, "I found God." But everything he did suggests a different conclusion. He believed God was already here, not in the sky, not in temples, but embedded in the structure of reality, the laws of physics, the invisible currents flowing through everything, and his life's work was an attempt to decode it. Final thought, the most dangerous idea Tesla left behind. If Tesla was right, then God is not something you worship. It's something you discover, something you measure, something you might even control. And that idea is more provocative than anything he ever invented, because it suggests that humanity is not separate from the divine. We are part of the circuit. And Tesla, he wasn't just an inventor. He may have been the first man who seriously tried to engineer a connection to the infinite.